Hello once again everyone, Original Blood Ice back again with another video. I've been waiting for a video to do, for something to pop up that needs to be talked about, and this is such a topic. Because it is time for the first ever, well not the first ever, the first Nintendo Direct of 2015. It is coming this week, Wednesday. By the time this gets uploaded, maybe it'll still be Monday night, maybe it'll be Tuesday early morning. Either way, so it could mean in 2 days or it could mean tomorrow by the time you're watching this video. Either way, first Direct of the year. And it seems like it could somewhat be a big one. Not necessarily with new reveals, but of games that we haven't heard of, but just a good information one, where we learn some things. So, first of all, it takes place at 6 a.m. Pacific time. If you're wondering what time that is, for me, if you, like, say, for example, if you've played way back when Mario Kart 8 with me on the tournaments, you would know your time zone in comparison to mine, so you can do that, the same formula to calculate it for this. But for me, it's 7 in the morning, Mountain Time. Oh, that's so early. So early. But, anyway. So this one is going to apparently cover 3DS and Wii U up to spring. Now, again, they don't specify, I've said this before, they don't specify if they mean up to the beginning of spring or to, like, all throughout spring till the end of spring. So I think basically what this means is this Direct might go covering games all the way up to E3. So the rest of this month, which is only half a month left by the time this Direct happens. So February, March, April, May. Those 5 months. I don't know if it would really consider June, because June you got, E3 is literally the halfway point in June. So they would still have stuff for that. Now, I hope this doesn't mean we're not going to get a Direct, again, until E3. Hopefully there's at least one in March. I would be fine with that. But I'm going to go over my predictions. Now, first of all, keep your hype in check. Do not get super duper uber excited, because you're going to get burned. We've always done that. We've always gotten excited and we get burned. So I'm going to go over my predictions for what I think we will see in the Direct and what we probably won't see. So first of all, I want to go over the handheld stuff. First of all, I'm thinking we're going to get the new 3DS. We're going to get a release date for North America and a price, which I think it's going to be like $170-ish, and it's going to be released probably March, is my random prediction. So I'm pretty sure they're going to reveal one new 3DS exclusive in the Direct. It could simply be them showing Xenoblade Chronicles 3DS again, or it could actually be, oh, this is going to be a launch game for the new 3DS here in North America, and it's an exclusive. Maybe, who knows? After that, of course, they're going to show Majora's Mask 3D. We'll get an actual release date, and they will mention, probably will mention, the limited edition, which is already sold out everywhere, which kind of upsets me, because everyone knows when it's Zelda, I want it. I hate the game. I don't even want the game, but I want that stupid Skull Kid statue. But I can't find it. Best Buy, Future Shop, Walmart, Toys R Us, EB Games / GameStop, all sold out. Did I say Best Buy? Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Like, I don't even know how it sold out so fast. Because, like, I checked every day for, like, 2 weeks, and it was always like, oh, we'll let you know when it's available, and then one day it was just poof, it was gone. Ridiculous. Nintendo, I'm telling you right now, quit being stingy with the, only printing out a few copies of something. But anyway, I think they're going to talk about Project Steam, probably. Probably get a trailer, of course, and a release date, or at least a release window, which might be like April, just a guess I'm throwing out there, April or May, though I really don't care for this game. I just don't. I don't know what it is. I don't mind the art style, but I just don't like the whole story, the whole idea of Abraham Lincoln and these other characters from history and everything. I'm just like, maybe Americans would like it more than me, because they actually cared about Lincoln and whatnot. Anyway, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, I think, will be the final handheld game that they talk about, since that's coming out somewhat soon. Um, we'll get a new trailer, which we don't even really need any. I can't even talk. We don't really need another trailer. We've seen so many of them, but we'll get a release date for North America, and maybe they'll even go over the what do you call it, the limited edition or special edition or collector's edition. I think it was collector's edition. Either way, I'm probably not going to get that one. I'll probably just pick up the regular Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Um, yeah, maybe they'll reveal, if I didn't write this down in my notes here, maybe they'll reveal a Monster Hunter or Project Steam 3DS or something, or new 3DS. I don't know. But I think that about covers it for the handheld side of things. So let's get into the Wii U stuff, which is the meat of the Direct. And again, remember, these are just my predictions. These are not guaranteed. But Mario Party 10 is the first thing I put down. I think we could get a new trailer and a release window, not a release date just yet. Now, by release window, I think they're going to say, I hope they don't just do the, Mario Party 10 coming spring, because then that'd be kind of like, ugh. So I kind of hope that it would say something like, Mario Party 10 coming May, or something like that. So the next Wii U game I think we'll see, which this is a smidge of a stretch, but at the same time I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it, is a new trailer for Devil's Third. Because remember, apparently not the director, the developer has said that the game has vastly improved since last E3, like graphically and animation-wise and all that stuff. So a lot of people are chomping at the bit, waiting to see how much more it's improved. And I really wouldn't mind seeing more, to be brutally honest. Because when I first saw this, I was kind of like, I mean, I guess it's a rated M shooter game for Wii U. That's great, whatever. There's something about it though. It's I can't shake it. That's the way to describe it. Like, it's not a must-have game for me, but it's something where it's like I gotta keep an eye on it because I just feel like there's gonna be something there. There's gonna be a spark that catches my eye. Where I'm just like, okay, I see where you're going with this. I might like it. So anyway, I think we'll get a release, if this is shown, I think we'll get a release window and a release date, as well as a trailer showing off the new and improved version of it. Or a release window and or release date, I should say, not both. If I had to guess, I don't know, man. I really don't know. May? Like, end of spring. Um, then, of course, our favorite shooter of the 8th generation, Splatoon, is going to be shown again. I can pretty much guarantee they're going to show off Splatoon. Um, they'll get a new trailer. I don't know if it'll be like, a single player trailer focus or a multiplayer or both, like an official trailer that shows off a bit of both versions, or both multiplayer and single player. And I think we'll get a release window, maybe a release date, but at least a release window for sure. And if I had to guess, let's see, February, March, March or April would be my guess. Oh, I just realized there's a game here I forgot to put in my list, which is Xenoblade Chronicles X. Now, I forget if the Japanese already have a release date for it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got a new trailer for it and a release window. But probably wouldn't. It would probably just say spring. Because I really feel like, even though technically it's the summer, I really feel like Xenoblade Chronicles X is going to come out in like June or July. For North America, that is. But anyway, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, of course, that'll be there because that's the next Wii U game coming out. Apparently, it's only $40, although here in Canada it's $45, which is strange. Well, it's not strange, but I mean it's strange in the sense that they would lower the price down for a Wii U game. But either way. So yeah, we'll get a new trailer. We already have the release date. I forget what it is though. Was it like February 13th, somewhere around there? So yeah, not much more on that. Yoshi's Woolly World, I think they'll show off a new trailer and a release date, not a release window. I think we'll get an actual release date. I wouldn't be able to guess the day, but I'm gonna guess the month will probably be March-ish. And then the last Wii U game I got on my list here is Mario Maker, of course. A new trailer and a release date set for that. And again, I'm thinking March, April-ish maybe May, but I feel like that'd be a little too late. So March or April is my guess for Mario Maker. Um, and again, this doesn't apply if there was any delays put in any of these games. Um, I'm almost done, but I still got a few things I wanted to go over here, which was first of all, I should say extras that are not games themselves that I think they're going to talk about. And apparently, I forgot to mention this at the beginning that it'll be Iwata for sure doing this direct. I don't remember if they said Miyamoto or Reggie would be there, but anyway, um, so extras that are not games themselves, amiibos. I think they're going to reveal Wave 4 of amiibos, because I'm pretty sure that hasn't been revealed yet. And I hope, I hope that Iwata comments on making more of previous amiibos that are sold out, aka Marth, Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, Ike, DDD, Meta Knight, Rosalina and Luma, um, Lucario, and Shulk. Those are the main ones. Um, but yeah, hopefully they will talk about that. Hopefully Iwata will be like, we are still planning to do another batch of those amiibos. Um, and this kind of follows suit. The next thing I wanted to talk about, which was the 3DS getting the amiibo adapter. Like I don't know what you call it. They showed this off a long time ago, where you could use amiibos on the 3DS for Smash Bros. And for sure and whatnot. Um, so hopefully they would show that off. I don't really care though, to be honest, because I would really only use them on the Wii U. Oh, whoops! I forgot to mention. Maybe they'll show off for the Wii U stuff as Captain Toad using, um, what do you call it? Amiibos. Because we still don't know what that does. Because if you try to use it right now, it doesn't do anything. But anyway, the last thing I wanted to say for extras that aren't games themselves is we'll probably get a Mewtwo trailer DLC video thing for Smash Bros. Just kind of giving a release window, probably, or maybe a release date. They'd probably just say coming like May or something. Well, no, I don't know if they'd want to do that because that's when Mario Kart 8's next DLC comes out, which is maybe another thing they're going to talk about. I didn't even think of that. For the Wii U side, is the Mario Kart 8 DLC, the Animal Crossing pack. Um, whatever. Let's move on to um, bonus things that we could see, but I highly doubt it. The first thing on my list is a Star Fox teaser trailer. Keyword teaser, not a full-fledged trailer with cinematics and everything, just a teaser. That's something that's possible, because I mean, to be honest, Nintendo caught me off guard showing us Zelda gameplay at the Game Awards. Um, and I didn't see that coming, so it's possible that Miyamoto could in this direct. I mean, in Star Fox at the beginning of the year, in the first direct, that would be quite a big bomb to drop. I'd be happy with it, don't get me wrong, I'd love that. Um, but I still think Star Fox is going to wait till E3 because I think Star Fox is going to steal the show, uh, as well as maybe Fire Emblem Shimigami Tensei, which is the actual next game I wanted to mention with of things we could see but I doubt, which is a teaser trailer again for Fire Emblem and Shimigami Tensei. So many people are thinking, "Oh, the game's canceled. We haven't heard of it in over a year or 2 years actually." But that's simply not the case. Iwata has said it's still on track. The developers, what is it? Intelligent Systems? Is that the name? They've said it's still on track. It's still going. On the last briefing report from Nintendo, it was listed as the last game of 2015, but it said to be decided. So it's coming after Zelda, but it's to be decided. So that, to me, that says it's going to be first half of 2016 that it'll actually be released. Since we know Zelda will be November, we can pretty much guarantee that. And I highly doubt it's going to be, oh, it's just December. Nah, I don't see that happening. But anyway, then the two other things I have for things that we could see, but I doubt it, is Project Guard and Project Giant Robot. Because technically they did list those, I forget, in that picture. If it showed, was that first half of 2015? Either way, we could see more on that. Especially if Miyamoto is on the direct, then we will probably see at least one of those. Um, and then the last things I wanted to say here was there's only two things, but it's things that we will not see for sure. I guarantee you. First one being Metroid. There will not be Metroid in this direct. Do not expect it. Do not even get your hopes up. Actually, there's a few more things I could have added on here. But first, one more comment with the Metroid was, unless it's a new 3DS exclusive, like a Metroid Prime Hunters 2, that would be the only possible scenario where a Metroid would show up. Something else I wanted to mention, though, that I forgot to write down was a new Mario game. We're not going to see that. We're not going to see that. They've already said there's no more Mario until next gen. No more main Mario. There's no Galaxy 3 or Sunshine 2. Yeah. And then the last thing here, I already kind of touched on this when I mentioned the Game Awards with Zelda, is Zelda Wii U. Don't fucking expect them to show Zelda Wii U again at this Direct. Do not, do not, do not. They just showed it to us last month at the Game Awards, which was quite the shocker. So they're not going to show it again a month later. We're going to probably have to wait till E3 for the next Zelda bit, which was when we'll get the official subtitle of the name and a release date. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to kind of mention about Zelda Wii U was I was trying to figure out what the name could be. Now, I haven't been able to figure out a name yet in mind to do like an official prediction, like, oh, I'm calling it right now, it's going to be called Legend of Zelda, blah, 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 blah. So, I was just kind of going over the past names of some Zelda games in my head before. Like with Ocarina of Time, it was called that because you had the item that the whole game revolved around the Ocarina of Time. You know, Wind Waker, you had the Wind Waker was your instrument, your tool. Twilight Princess was all about going to the other realm, the Twilight Realm, and it had Midna, the Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword, you know, you were in the sky and you had your sword and you could charge it up, and it was about the origin of the Master Sword and everything. So I was trying to think, with Zelda Wii U, unlike Wind Waker, which took place pretty much on the ocean, the Zelda Wii U takes place pretty much from what we can see just in land, you know, just mountains, forests, open field, grassy hills, whatever. Land, land, land. Everywhere you look, land. So, if I had to guess, I kind of have a feeling they might put the word land or a word that means something similar to land in the title of Zelda Wii U. You know, like The Legend of Zelda Grand Hyrule Field, or no, Grand Land, or an undiscovered land, or something like that, you know, because the whole focus seems to be, at least from what we've seen so far for Zelda Wii U, is about being in a huge world. And if it takes place right after Skyward Sword, which like it seems to do, which is where we've discovered, if you played Skyward Sword, you know it was like at the end you discovered, oh, there's a world underneath the clouds. So to me, it seems like it might be all about the discovery of the land after Skyward Sword. And that's why they made it so big, because if they made it tiny, or, you know, an average size Zelda game, then they'd be like, oh, this is all that was under the clouds. So yeah, I feel like maybe the name's going to have something to do with, like, the grand scheme of how big the land is. I could be wrong, I probably am, with that, but it was just my 2 cents. But anyway, I've talked for 17 minutes. This is a long video. And this was originally just going to be me telling you there was a Nintendo Direct coming in my predictions. So, let's wrap it up. I'm Original Bloodies, as always, and I will do a video on Wednesday after the Direct, even though I'll probably wait till later in the afternoon to do it because I'll be too tired at 7 in the morning. We don't even know how long this Direct is. It's probably like half an hour, unfortunately. Maybe 40 minutes if we're lucky. But either way, I'll do a video going over my thoughts and what we saw in the review, roundup, whatever you want to call it, video of the Direct. So we'll see you then. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow. I don't know. Or today, technically, depending, again, when this video gets uploaded. Either way, we'll see you soon. More videos coming soon, as always.